What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Lawbreakers video, and I know this is the third Lawbreakers video I made, and of course, for some of you, you probably were expecting another tips and tricks video, or how-to, as I like to call it. Well, I'm still kind of working on those videos. As you can see here, you do see me use Gunslinger a majority of this game, but this will probably be my last Lawbreakers video. Just for a little bit. Probably for a few videos. After this Lawbreakers video, there will probably be a couple of roleplay episodes coming out for Dying Light, and possibly one or two other roleplays I've already been working on, and maybe a couple of gameplay videos of just games in general, not particularly roleplay videos. But I'm gonna kind of just cut a little gap, so because this is my third Lawbreakers video in a row, and I just feel like I should get some diversity going and get some roleplay videos out, and maybe just some gameplay videos in general, because I have different audiences throughout my channel. Another thing I wanted to go ahead and say is thank you so much for 900 subscribers. We hit that last night. Once again, it's probably going to go back down by the time I say this, but either way, even if it does go back down, thank you for at least getting me there. I really do appreciate it. It was so close to 1K. I'm super grateful for that step. I never thought I'd even get this close, and it means the world to me. It really does. One day I'd love to make this a full-time job, and just out of the extent that gaming and uploading for you guys is just what I want to do. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Got a long way to go, but I'm not going to give up. So thank you guys. Alright, so now to the main objective of this YouTube video. Did Lawbreakers fail, basically? I know there are other YouTube channels that make videos just like this, and I just want everybody to know that I'm not copying from them. This is a serious video because Lawbreakers is basically, is it dying? Is it a dead game from the start? And my honest, like, right off the bat, just a straightforward answer: no, I don't think it is. Lawbreakers is one of those games that, unfortunately, it came out a little bit too late. I think that was one of the biggest things. A lot of people, I hear them comparing it to Overwatch, and I'm not going to be those people that say it's annoying, because I get where they're coming from. These two games have things that are in common. They are two different games, but they do have that same aspect, like the arena shooting and the heroes and the characters, you know. So I understand where it's coming from, where some side of the people were coming from, and it's unfortunate that this game came out so late, because Overwatch is like the arena shooter that everybody wants to play. If it comes down to this arcade-ish arena shooter. So people are on both sides of that spectrum, and I happen to be on the dying end, the Lawbreakers end. I've played both, so I can kind of, I feel like I can kind of give my opinion on this. I never purchased Overwatch. I just played it off of friends and kind of gotten a pretty good idea of it, and I can admit it is a fun game. I do see where people enjoy it and why it's such a great game. But it's just not my kind of thing. When I first got to Lawbreakers, I got addicted from the start. Lawbreakers is one of those games that I can actually take a break from. Like, usually when a game first comes out, I cannot stop playing it. I will not go to the other games that I have installed because I just want to play that. For instance, when Assassin's Creed Origins or Call of Duty World War II comes out, I'm going to be tied down on both those games. Those are the only games I'll be swapping between. I might get on Lawbreakers here and there, and maybe Siege, but probably not really. Siege will definitely probably... The only time I might get on Siege is if all my friends are like, hey, please get on so we can have a team for ranked. But besides that, I will be strictly on Assassin's Creed Origins and Call of Duty World War II, because I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to be grinding the hell out of World War II's multiplayer and its zombies. The campaign I should have done within the first day or two of it being out. Assassin's Creed Origins is definitely going to take a while, but I'll have videos on both those games way later on in the future. Like beta gameplay next week. But main story. I get sidetracked so easily. I'm sorry. Um, Lawbreakers, it's dying to the crowd because of Overwatch and all the other games that have taken over. I feel like that people should give Lawbreakers a chance out of the extent that it is a really fun game. I've had very few glitches, if any glitches at all. Um, and I understand there's other people that probably say they have had glitches, but I overall think it is a really great game and it has a lot of potential. It's a $30 title with DLC. I think it's free DLC for its whole entire lifespan. And the only money that you really have to spend, if you want to spend any, is types of microtransactions. But honestly, for like the aesthetics, a lot of people were talking about it's the stash drops. Every game's gonna have those now, but you can even get coins within your stash drops. Yeah, you can get it at a slow pace. You're not gonna get coins every single time, but you get them, which is the currency. I call it coins, and you can get it without spending any money for the aesthetics. Like I got on Assassin an exotic camo, and I didn't have to spend any money, which is awesome. The only money I've ever put down for this game is the $30 for the title. And that's awesome. I wish more games did stuff like this. Even if they were $60 titles, I love that there's still stash drops, and it is cosmetic only. I mean, this game isn't really one of those games where adding new weapons. The only thing they really will do is add new characters. It's not one of those games about adding new weapons to old characters. And it has a really good system, and I think the people who developed the game are really awesome people for that. And I get things can change. They could end up doing some straight money shit and making the coins not even come in stash drops anymore. But right now, it is in a great state. Honestly, I've had at least an hour with each of the characters, and I still suck at the game pretty much. As you can see from a lot of my gameplay here, but it's overall, right now in its current state, I could give the game an 8 out of 10. I'd say like things that keep it from being a 9 or a 10 is the fact that there is very little maps. Game modes are fine. There are only a few game modes, but it's so random with the maps that it just works. I don't feel bored of each game mode every time I play it. And maps and new characters would be nice. I'm not really asking of it right now. I still have more time to put in these old characters and get better with them. But that's my only gripe. It is a multiplayer-only shooter, and I'm not going to fault it for not having a single-player component. It just doesn't need it. It's like, for instance, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I wish it had a single-player component. I love the multiplayer. It is a multiplayer-only shooter, and I love it to death. But say for the people who love that type of gameplay, but they don't have internet to do it. They have a single-player story to go off of. You can't even play Terrorist Hunt without it. And granted, this game is the same way. It is only multiplayer. If you lose internet or anything, you can't play the game, and that's unfortunate to think about, but that's just kind of how a lot of games are going nowadays. It's just multiplayer-only kind of titles coming out. But if you do have online, this is a really good game to at least give a chance. And I really want to just ask everyone, if you're new to this whole arena shooter or anything, Overwatch is obviously going to be what people guide you toward. If somebody says, should I get Overwatch or Lawbreakers? People are going to say Overwatch. And I just want to say, at least give Lawbreakers a small chance. This is a franchise, or not a franchise, but the game by itself, it has the chance and potential to be so much more. And I would love to see a Lawbreakers 2 in the future, because I mean, obviously there's DLCs that are going to come out for this, and I'm going to be on board even after World War II, because I have the season pass for that and all the stuff that they add to Assassin's Creed Origins and any other newer games I get, like the new Spider-Man game that's going to be coming out. I'll be on board, but as soon as I hear DLCs coming for Lawbreakers, I'm going to be on the game. This is one of those games that I would love to sink hundreds of hours into, and I plan on it. It just might be a little bit after World War II comes out, because I got to get that grind out of my system. But Either way, thank you so much for watching. If you did watch the video all the way through, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you're interested in Lawbreakers at all, or if you feel like it deserves a bigger chance out there. I think it's a little bit more, it has diversity compared to Overwatch. Overwatch is a great game, and it does have diversity, obviously. It brought a lot to the table, but Lawbreakers deserves a chance. It is a $30 title. Please give it a chance. I really want this game to succeed in the end. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support. Once again, thank you for 900 subscribers. That is the end of this match. I sucked ass. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.